Hi, good morning, friends. How are ya? It is Thursday, and I'm trying desperately to get myself together today. I'm having a rough day, rough night. We took my husband back yesterday to his primary neurologist, the gentleman that we both really liked, that finally figured out where we needed to go and who we needed to see. And we did that yesterday. And it was a hard conversation for me, and I'm really struggling with it. It's not new information, but reality has finally arrived. I don't know if it's arrived or I don't know, but I'm really struggling today. My husband and I have been married for 34 years, and he's the love of my life, and he's the most unbelievably gentle person I've ever met in my life, and he doesn't deserve this. He's had so many personal challenges in his life. He lost his mother at 3. He had no relationship with his father. His father just basically abandoned him. There's a lot of other family challenges from his side of the family, and he just doesn't deserve this. He used to call my mother his mother because my mother loved him and he loved her, and she's gone. Not here to help me cope with all of this. I don't mean to be emotional, but can't talk to you, who can I talk to, right? This is one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about my channel here, is because, you know, life is difficult, life is hard, and it's important to have a mechanism to release and talk about fears and concerns and, you know, all of those things. And boy, do I have them, and boy, am I glad that I have this channel where I have an amazing group of people that reach out to me. Some of you reach out to me every single day, and I cannot express to you how much joy that brings me, because I feel like I am actually reaching people, and I hope my illustrations and my demonstrations and my recommendations help you, encourage you to be your best every day, and to not be afraid to take care of you. Even if you just take care of you for 35 minutes while you're putting on your makeup, you know, you're no good to anybody. I keep telling myself this. I'm not going to be any good to my husband unless I take care of me and I do the things that I need to do to make sure that I'm okay. do my hair here. I am using my Tarte foundation today. I haven't used my Tarte foundation in a while, and this week I've sort of been revisiting other foundations that I have in my collection, and this one is a really nice product. It's the Tarte face tape. It goes on really beautifully and creamy. It's a beautiful color, I must admit. This is one of my favorite color tones on my face. They're all pretty similar, but this one just has a little bit of I'm not sure if it's just a little bit of a pink undertone, or I'm not sure, but this one in particular I'm really liking. I haven't used it in quite a while too, and the color on this one is 8B, porcelain beige. I used my two favorite products this morning to get my skin prepared. My skin's a mess today because I had a very, very bad night. I had a really horrible dream last night. Don't you hate that when you have a really bad dream and you wake up so startled, and it takes you a good few minutes to kind of get your senses back together and realize that it is just a dream? Okay, I'm adding a little bit more concealer to the under eye area because it's so bad this morning. I've done my brows, which I may have to do again. I keep hitting them for some reason these days. Okay, we're just blending that concealer right up in that really bad discoloration, which is right under my eyes and in the area where I have my scarring. I'm curious to ask you guys a question, because I was asked this question yesterday, and I don't really know why, but do you contour your nose? That was the question towards me, and I don't. I don't know if I should, if that comment was, indicating that I needed to contour my nose, but I don't contour my nose. Do you contour your nose? And if you contour your nose, why are you contouring it? I mean, what is there something about your nose that you don't like? I wish my nose was a little bit thinner on the end, but it's my mom's nose, and so my mother was so special to me that I don't ever want to change anything that reminds me of her. So if I was to do any sort of contouring, I would probably do it just right here on the outside. I get why people do it, especially, if they're unhappy with their nose, the way their nose looks, or how big their nose is. But I don't actually do it. So did you ask the question because you thought I needed to contour my nose? If that's the case, can you tell me why? What do you think I need to do for my nose? What is it about my nose that you don't think is either right or doesn't look right? Or can you give me a little bit more feedback as to why? I definitely want to hear back from you guys too. I mean, this channel is a channel where I want us to interact with each other, because the more we interact, the better, and the more information we get out to each other, especially when it's about products and trying products, new products, that sort of thing. Definitely want to, I'm just going to sort of calm my eyebrows down a little bit. They have been getting a little dark for some reason. I'm not sure why, because I don't use any other brow products except the ones I've always used, so I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, if you would let me know about the contouring, I'd really appreciate that, because I do, you know, I do want to hear from you guys. If there's a comment or a suggestion that you have, I definitely want to know. Today I'm using, I'm wearing pinks and plums today. Today I am using a L'Oreal lip today, and the lip today is going to be number 620 Mica. Beautiful, yummy, sort of darker mauvey pink color that is beautiful, and it has some flake definition in it. It has some shimmering properties to it. I am not a big fan of a matte lip. I like some definition in my lip color, some sparkles or some glitters or some shimmer or something. Mattes to me, I don't think they're boring, but I just don't like the way they look on me. Today I'm going to be using a ColourPop beautiful palette here. It is, let me get the name of this one, ColourPop Fox. It is truly a beautiful palette. This one right here, ColourPop Fox. And it has all of these yummy, beautiful colors in it. And we're definitely going to go towards the mauves today. There's beautiful browns in here, but we're definitely gonna go towards the pinky colors today. Let's try with this one. I'll let you know the colors that I use when I'm done. This is a sort of a lighter brown shimmer, or a darker, you could say a darker pink shimmer. I'll show it to you when I'm done so you can see what I mean. It's a little confusing. That description is probably not the best. And I'm taking it all the way from the lid all the way up to underneath my brow. It is a really pretty it's hard to explain it. I'll show it to you to be easier to do it that way. Then I'm going to pick up the two colors down, which is a darker tone of what I just put on, and I'm going to put that in the transitional area so we can make the eye socket look taller and wider, which helps to open up your eyes so your eyes pop. And we're going into the transition and up onto the actual bone, eye socket bone up here. So we're taking it out of transition and up onto the hard bone right here. Beautiful, beautiful mauve colors, just gorgeous. Then we're going to come down and we're going to pick up a darker brownie color. For the outlining here. And when I outline, I just simply outline, I follow the natural shape of my lash line. I actually get right to the lash line. on the top and on the bottom. And I put the outline color actually in the lash line. So creating this beautiful sort of natural soft outline of my eyes. I do want to make sure though I don't get a really dark inner corner, because they're not really dark, but they are dark. So just going to come in with a light color right here in the corner and make sure that we have no dark shadowing. We want that eye area to really pop. Because when you look onto your face, you want to see your beautiful eyes. Your eyes want to grab your attention. And the way to help your eyes do that is to have a lighter inner corner there. And then we're going to come underneath with that same really light color. And this way we're making sure that we don't have any harsh discoloration under the eyes, that they're really sparkly and bright. And up against the nose too. We really don't want any discoloration from here to here. That's beautiful. So what did we use today? Well, let me show you what we used today. I used this color all over, this one right here. Then I used this one 2 down to do the transition. Then I used a combination of these two to outline, right? And then I came in with this light color and did my cleanup. And this is Stone Cold Fox by ColourPop. Beautiful palette. Soft, feminine, just beautiful colors. They're just really, really beautiful. Then I'm going to use a brighter pink blush today. I'm going to use my What a Brat by Fenty. I do want a little bit brighter. Blush. Just gorgeous. My husband is out running an errand today, and I really just want to have myself together by the time he comes home, trying desperately to always be positive for him. You know, this is a terrible disease, and it has a fatal outcome. You're not going to recover from this. Everybody's life expectancy, however, is different. Just dropped a big bunch of eyeshadow in my lap. Everybody's life expectancy is different. You know, he's had this for 5 years, over 5 years. So he is really ahead of the game in that respect, that he's been 5 years with these symptoms. But that's also really scary, because he's been 5 years with these symptoms. And you know, you get that kind of news about your spouse, and it is a really hard reality check. we have so much left in our life that we want to do, and a lot of that now is not going to be possible for him physically, and that makes me sad for him. He doesn't deserve it. He just doesn't. Do you ever have people in your life where you love them and you'll do anything for them, but they cause you such emotional pain and grief that you just sometimes want to just let them say, you know, go up and say, what are you thinking? Where are you? Where's your head? Hello. It's kind of how I feel right now about some people in our family circle. I love all of them. You know that old saying, love your family, but you don't get to pick your family type of thing. It's really true. Everyone has their own personality, their own thought processes, their own coping mechanisms, you know, all of those things. Sorry, my lights just went off. And so it's a challenge to try really hard to work as a unit, you know, because everyone thinks differently, everyone feels differently, everyone copes with stresses and emotions differently. And you know, the one thing that I absolutely know moving forward is that everyone else and everything else is now secondary. We sort of have always lived our life for our family, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. That's how I was raised. But priorities are priorities, and he has to be my main sole priority so I can help him have the very best days that he can. For as long as he can. When you get married to someone, you make those vows, right? In sickness and in health. Good times and bad times. Mascara. I use two. You probably have noticed. I use two because I don't know why this does this, but I just feel like I get a much better overall finish when I start with one and I finish with the other. I think it's the combination of the two formulas that give me the end result that I like, and how it looks. I use the L'Oreal Panorama, which I'm using right now, and I also use the Milani Anti-Gravity product. And the two of them just work so well together. I get such a great end result, and I don't know why. I can't explain to you why. I just know that when I don't use them together like this, and it doesn't matter which one I use first, I get the same really, really good result where I get really defined lashes that are nice and full and long, and there's just something about using these two together that give me the look that I am really happy with. So, I guess the moral to that story is you don't have to just use one product for whatever the situation calls for, whether it's mascara, whether it's powder, whether it's blush. You see a lot of people using multiple products in one makeup application for the same thing, you know. So do what works. That's what I have always said to you guys. Do what works. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you look your best. Because when that happens, that's when it all sings together and you put that great, beautiful personality and face out on display for people so you can get out there and just knock their socks off. That's what I hope for you. That's what I hope you get from this, is that you are worth the 35 minutes to sit down and take your time, put yourself together so you can get the inner and outer beauty synced up every day and on display to just get out there and hit your grand slams, chase for your dreams and goals, make those great first impressions, and live your life to the fullest that you can each and every day, and feel great about yourself at the same time. I think we need a little bit more. I got a little heavy-handed on my powder there. Fenty's What a Brat. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blush. I love that blush. If you're looking for a blush that has a little bit of sparkly shimmer to it, that kind of lights up your face, and you're not a big fan of a highlighter, that's the one for you, because it does both. It's got a beautiful finish on it. It's got that iridescence, so when the light catches it, it is like a highlighter. And that's it for me today, girls and guys. I hope you like this beautiful pink look, one of my favorite color of all times. Thank you for being there on the other side of this camera. I hope your day is a good day. Thank you so much, everybody, for your wonderful messages and your comments and your encouragement. I need it. I need to hear from you, and I so appreciate you taking the time to do that. Life is challenging. Life is hard. We never know when we're going to get setbacks, and having a support mechanism that brings you joy every day when you come in and you open your phone and you read it is truly a blessing, and I want to thank you for that. If you're new, please share with your circle of influence. Join our small but growing community where we talk about makeup products, techniques, life. We encourage each other to live our very best day, to believe in ourselves. You're your best and most important supporter. You can do it. And live and be happy. Support each other. We don't have enough of this in our world anymore, where we connect and say, "Are you okay? How you doing? You're good. You're great. Keep it up. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. I think you're fabulous. You do a great job every day." We all need to hear that frequently. And that's why I'm here to tell you that. I think you're stunningly beautiful, and your personality comes out when you feel secure in who you are. And that's when you're the most beautiful. When you are secure in yourself, that inner beauty comes out, and it's on full display for everybody else. You know, when you look at somebody and you're like, wow, that's it. It's that inner confidence and beauty that comes out that saturates the outside. That's what I hope I encourage you to find every day, and knock their socks off, and get out there and hit a grand slam today on this Thursday in November. Love you guys. Thank you for always being such a great support mechanism. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know about the whole contouring on the nose. Do I need to? I guess is the question. Is my nose bad? Do I need to fix it? I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm missing it, but I'd like to know. So let me know what you think and get back to me. Be careful wherever you are. Always, always, always check your surroundings. Don't take any situation or person for granted, because I'm telling you, you never know, guys. Be safe. Always put your safety first. We'll see you tomorrow. Many blessings. Gotta go. This is Carrie from Texas. Have a great Thursday.